Hi, I'm Trooper Smacka.
Hi, I'm Trooper Wellman,
Please stay tuned for a behind-the-scenes look at being a state trooper.
and together we can make a difference.
Here we are live at the 360 Vegas studios with another edition of Trooper Talk. Trooper Wellman has brought another guest. Trooper Thayer is here, and he brought his motorcycle. They always want to know, tell us about the motorcycle, give us a walk around. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing.
Sure, it's a 2020 BMW 1250 RT. It's basically your BMW model, but all the police equipment's added to it. So you have moving radar up here. We have laser, LiDAR for speed measurement and distance, handheld radar. So we have all the cheating tools, if you want to say, to get speeders moving to the back of the bike. Underneath this, sometimes we keep clipboards for just witness statements. There is our radio equipment and all the electronics are under here. The saddlebags, each trooper's a little different, but we kind of keep it the same, organized. We have our MDC or mobile data computer in here that we use to write citations, conduct crash reports, investigations. Printer, of course, lunch bag ready to go. In here, we just have a little bit more equipment. Sometimes we have little sheets of paper that we can issue other enforcement action on. The rifle on the back, hopefully you never have to use it, but it's there if we need it. Not only are we a problem-solving unit where we do a lot of proactive work, but we do respond to calls for service. And then walking around towards the front of the bike, we have our two speakers. One's a PA to broadcast and try to get traffic to move out of the way if we need to or make announcements. And the other speaker is a siren. Oversized windshield. This is actually Sergeant Chakowski's bike I'm borrowing right now. He's a taller guy, so this windshield actually comes up, and it's really nice to block the wind and kind of cut that wind buffer when we start moving. On the sides, we have our emergency lights, red and blue. On the bottoms, it also could flood white light if we're riding at nighttime and making stops at night. So the nice thing about this, I didn't mention it, the radio is actually wireless. It's wired to the bike, but speaking through the mic itself, this little pigtail style clip-in to the Bluetooth mic actually allows me to not have to unplug anymore. So even just a few short years ago when I went through motor school, it was still called a pigtail where the radio was connected to the bike, and then you have to remember pulling that out. And some people forget, it kind of snaps away from you. So it's one quicker, and especially for officer safety, being able to get away from the bike if you need to right away. And the pigtails used to fall on the exhaust, especially on the Harleys, and burn up a lot. So this, I'm sure, saving the department a little bit of money and heartache too.
So they can actually talk to each other just by riding, like from their microphone on their helmets.
That's right, yep.
So he can talk to me while
So
he's
it's basically
riding
the
right
same thing
beside
as a car radio,
Yep.
just built into this little baby mic up
me.
here.
Yep, hands-free.
Hands-free.
Yep.
Hands-free, yep.
Obviously, we talk about the motorcycles all the time on the Trooper Talk, but you're not just driving a motorcycle and going from point A to point B. You're going from point A to point B, and then you're watching everyone else.
Right.
Take us through a little bit of that.
Yeah, riding for fun is a lot different than riding enforcement, for enforcement, or doing traffic collisions and all that stuff. You have to be, it goes without saying, it's kind of cliche, but head on a swivel, being extra cautious. It's already tough enough being in the car, the way people drive around here, unfortunately, but on the bike, it's another element. You're exposed to the elements, so all the weather, the hot summers, the cold winters.
Yeah. The best part about it is that when Trooper Wellman brings someone on as a special guest, like, you genuinely can feel the love, like you can feel the brotherhood, and so the sisterhood, the togetherness, it's really cool.
It's cool.
You know what I mean? And so it's really great having you here. Tell us about how to become a motorcycle trooper.
So we go through the same academy. Starts with the DPS Joint Academy. So we have different divisions with the parole and probation. And you get through the Category 1 Peace Officer Academy. We go on to our Advanced Academy with all the troopers. And then to get on the motorcycle, you have to be off probation in a clean standing with the department. And then we have kind of like an application process. So when I came on, there was an interview to see just your personality with the squad. It's a very tight-knit squad. We do those competitions out of town. We work together every day.
You know, what a great time. You know, I hope you come back and see us again. We really learned a lot, and so thanks so much. We just got to wave towards the camera and tell everybody to be safe now, okay?
Thanks, Neil.
All right, see you later.
Be safe.
Be safe.